Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Take a look at the Hawks, a season filled with ups and downs, 10th right now in the conference. And of course, there's the Pacers, just way behind.
And right now, for the Pacers, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reason.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Furphy in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Bryson Daniels is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Kennard in at the small forward spot. Stan, when you have these back-to-back games, it must force you to alter your approach a little.
Well, Kevin, you got to manage minutes more carefully to not burn guys out. But really, if you can get the first one, it takes a little pressure off the back end.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Alexander Walker. Johnson sets the screen for Daniel. Got a piece of it. Now Siakam. Pass to Huff. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. Inside. Johnson can't hit.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Fires it up. A nice shot by Neesmith. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Kennard kicks to Johnson. In the corner, Kennard with it. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Kennard's teammates and coaches encourage him to take these quick shots because they know how effective he is.
Here's Nembhard playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Shots good by Furphy.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Nembhard covering. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Alexander Walker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Kennard against Siakam. Here's Huff. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage. Alexander Walker.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Stan, March 2025 marked the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
Here's Alexander Walker. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Pass to Johnson. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Nembhard from downtown. Rebound by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The shot's good from Kennard.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Furphy. Siakam outside. From deep. Shot's good by Furphy. Furphy's got 6.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Nothing on the board. Now, here's Kennard. Defense is right there. Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by Indiana. They want to keep going here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Alexander Walker. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Here's Furphy. Kennard covering. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 8.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. Fifth on the list, Jalen Johnson.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. Scoreless thus far. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Johnson, good.
Flexing some muscle on that bucket. Johnson doesn't mind getting physical.
Here's Nemhard. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And here is Neesmith. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Alexander Walker finds Johnson. Now, here's Kennard. 5 points in the game. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, that's one thing about Okongwu. He thrives on contact.
Indiana leading by 7. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop it. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off causes spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Hits it from three-point range. Kennard's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks. The Pacers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Furphy. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Furphy's got 11 points. And here's Kennard. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. 5 on the clock. Nembhard inside the three-point line. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Okongwu. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Kennard from outside the arc. That's in there. Jackson with the assist. 11 points in the game.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
So it's the Pacers now. Now, Neesmith. Here's Siakam. Covered by Johnson. Shots good by Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Stan Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Well, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Huff. Now, here's Siakam. He's guarded by Johnson. From 12 feet out, Siakam misses.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And here's Daniels. That's a 2 from Kennard. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now, Neesmith, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. Bangs home the trifecta. Neesmith has got 7 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Alexander Walker passes to Kennard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Driving inside. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Indiana.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
1:57 left to play here in the first. Daniels with it. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Huff. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one major point. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Potter's checked in. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Shepard's checked in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Walker is screen on McCollum. Clock at 6. Pass to McConnell. Over McCollum. Indiana again missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Porzingis feeling it out a bit. McCollum passes to Krejci. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Jackson. Rebound by Kispert.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Drills it from outside.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Now, here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Walker is screen on McCollum. McConnell passes to Shepard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks trail by 9. McCollum up top. He's covered by McConnell. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Here's Shepard.
He made it! Oh, that is cold-blooded.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Indiana out in front, up 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
We've got Newell. Also Corey Kispert out there. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Krejci in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now, here's McConnell. Hasn't made one yet. Walker dishes to Jackson. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And here's McConnell. Out to the right wing. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
McCollum outside for the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana leading by 12. McConnell in the corner. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one misses. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to Shepard. Jackson kicks to McConnell. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. McConnell's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Chance to check out stats for Okongwu.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
McCollum against McConnell. Johnson surveying the floor. Porzingis high post over Jackson. Porzingis can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be testing what amounts to something of a gap here in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Pass to Furphy. And here is Siakam. Jackson, a screen on Johnson. Siakam misses. The Hawks trail by 15. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Furphy. He's got 17. Shots good by Siakam.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Atlanta with the ball. Now here's McCollum. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Johnson outside. On the wing, Daniels. Misses the three. Indiana leading by 16. Siakam passes to McConnell. Back to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Back to McConnell. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Kennard. Up and in on the way. Kennard's got 13.
No doubt Kennard possesses the shooting ability to take over, and he's doing it here.
Indiana's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Siakam. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McCollum kicks to Daniels. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. He's got 5.
A shot Dyson continues to work on. When he's locked in from deep, he's tough to defend. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Porzingis. And a change for the Pacers. Ruff's jacked in. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 13. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kennard's shot is off.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Okongwu, following the score by Indiana. And here's McCollum for 3. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got 11 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To the inside. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And they've had assists now in their last
it outside. Back to McCollum. Fires for three. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his fourth assist in this one.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from three. McCollum adding another three to his prolific talent.
Now, here's Neesmith. He has 7. Pass to Furphy. Here's the 3. Rebound by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 11. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
To the paint. From inside. Here's Neesmith. And it's off from three-point range. McCollum against McConnell. Here's O'Connell. And it's blocked. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Pass to Furphy. It's good from long range. Furphy's got 22.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Okongwu. He had 25 points last game. Here's McCollum. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McCollum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Pacers also making a change. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers leading by 12. Pass to Neesmith. Johnson against Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9. Now, Nembhard. No problems knocking that one down. Nembhard's got 6 points. Alexander Walker passes to Kennard. High arcing shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Quinn Snyder entering his 3rd full season as head coach of the Hawks.
Well, before this, Quinn had a good 8-year run as coach of the Utah Jazz, which ended when he resigned. Most coaches have a tendency toward being fired instead. But he quickly moved on in Atlanta.
That free throw, good from Kennard.
And you know, Kennard is known for his shooting expertise, but his ability to handle the ball and create for others is very overlooked.
Both free throws good from Kennard. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Here is Daniels. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Okongwu kicks to Kennard. The Hawks again can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Furphy. Indiana moving the ball around. Nembhard for three. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, Alexander Walker. Off target with his 3. Here's Furphy. 22 points for him. Kicks it out to Siakam. Six to shoot. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Nails the baby hook. Siakam's got 13.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Huff's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, Nembhard. He's got 6. Siakam a screen on Kennard. Siakam outside. There's the triple. And no good that time.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, how about the toughness Johnson showed there? It's clear he fears no one and loves capitalizing through contact.
The Hawks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
One shot.
While Johnson is a talented scorer, what I like about him is that he doesn't need plays called for him in order to make an impact. He can score naturally in the flow of the offense.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. Okongwu with a screen on Nembhard. Johnson in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That sends Jalen Johnson to the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. The Hawks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
One shot.
Shooting 1.
That one falls for Johnson.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Huff. Here's Nembhard, a 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nembhard's got 9 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Okongwu with a screen on Nimhard.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Indiana Pacers.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. This question comes from B Smooth 94 asking, which one of you three is the best liar? I'll take this one, fellas. B Smooth, none of us have ever told a lie.
Ooh, he's good.
Very convincing.
See, but now I don't know whether to believe you guys, though. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Court for Indiana. They've got Andrew Nemhard, also Aaron Neesmith out there, and it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Siakam's shot is off, and so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game, and despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league, exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
The Pacers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Pass to Furphy. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Pacers leading by 8. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talks about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. 0.5, quick decision. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie. Thank you. Kicks it out to Johnson. And that one's good. Daniels has got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Indiana again missing.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And here's Johnson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got 13.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And here is Neesmith. He has 7, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Alexander Walker on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Pass to Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. Furphy, good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game. Alexander Walker passes to Kennard. Johnson outside. Now, Alexander Walker. Now, Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kennard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kennard's got 18 points in the game.
Well, Kennard wasted no time firing back. That's the work of an elite three-point shooter.
Now, Neesmith. Here's Furphy. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Indiana leading. Inside, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Outside Daniel. Kennard with a screen on Siakam. Johnson's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Intercepted. Now, here's Kennard. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Okongwu. Right side Daniels. Johnson, a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got it all tied up now for Atlanta. Nemhard with it. 3 points in the game so far. Siakam outside. That's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Here's Alexander Walker. Nemhard covering. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Indiana shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Siakam. Count the basket. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Now, here's Kennard. He's got 18. Here's Alexander Walker, and he gets it to go from the corner. Alexander Walker's got 7 points. Here's Siakam. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Surreal. 4th in rebounding, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. And so it's Indiana with it. Pass to Furphy. Now, here's Siakam. Oh, good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season, he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. He used to be a problem for a long time.
And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. Kennard, the pass to Alexander Walker. Kennard with a screen on Nemhard. That gives them the lead. Alexander Walker's got 10.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team, making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
He gets it in there. Furphy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Atlanta's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. On defense, Indiana. They set the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Knocks down the three ball. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Outside Jackson. Pass to Furphy. Here's Huff. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Neesmith. Here's Furphy. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Hawks passing it around. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniel. Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 4. Jackson with the screen. No one covering. Furphy's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
Pass to Huff. Outside Jackson. Now Nembhard. Here's Huff. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. For the tie. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Furphy. Jacks up a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 11 rebounds in the game. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Okongwu.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you hope to do as a player, and also what the coaches love to see, the consistency in identifying ways to improve and become better offensively, and he's done that now for consecutive years, and this is the trend he's been striving for.
Atlanta making a switch here. Newell's checked in. And Indiana with the change here, too. Otter's checked in. The Hawks leading. Pass to Newell. And the rejection by Jackson. Now, here's Neesmith. He's covered by Daniels. Neesmith with the bounce pass. Here's Potter. And here's Jackson. Nembhard for three. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Well, their shot block. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Pass to Furphy. 1:24 left to play in the third. And for the Hawks, their shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. And yes, it's good. 6 points for Porzingis.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seems like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Furphy, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. After Alexander Walker. Tipped away. Stolen by Nembhard. .41 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Porzingis with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Kennard's shot is off. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Furphy. He has 30. Pass to Jackson. Yep, it counts. Jackson's got 6.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he comes.
And we just finished the third quarter. We've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep working the game, possession by possession. Keep doing everything hard. Down there, let's get some stops.
Wow, imploring his guys to lock in, Greg, defensively.
The defensive intensity is going to be critical. The offense will come, but you need the defense to bring effort.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Krejci in its shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Siakam misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
McCollum against McConnell. Johnson outside. Porzingis with a screen on Siakam. Johnson's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shepard, the pass to McConnell. Pass to Shepard to tie it up. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Krejci. McCollum outside. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Well, McCollum very smooth with the handle, creating the separation he needs.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Walker. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 6 assists now in the game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
McCollum outside to the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
So it's the Pacers now. McConnell passes to Shepard. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McCollum. Johnson outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now Shepard connects from 3-point range.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Krejci passes to McCollum. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Shepard. Pass to Siakam. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Siakam's got 21.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And here is Kispert. Here's Krejci. And it's McCollum in the corner. He's feeling it. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Pass to McConnell. Outside Jackson. Now Shepard. Back to Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Krejci passes to Johnson. Pass to McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar, but he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
Good on the second free throw. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Screen by Siakam. Pass to Furphy. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Nimhard for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Kennard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Daniels dishes to McCollum. Okongwu kicks to McCollum. That one goes. Count it. And it's now 23 points for C.J. McCollum.
Assistance by Onyeka Okongwu.
Indiana trailing here. Nemhard with it. Pass to Furphy. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's McCollum. Nemhard covering. Okongwu with a screen on Nemhard. McCollum kicks to Johnson. From past the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. A shot by Okongwu, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Now, here's Neesmith. T right on him. Pass to Huff. Here's Furphy. Unloads from 13. And he connects with the jumper. Furphy's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Cullen passes to Daniels. Pass to Kennard. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Kennard's got 24.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for J. McCollum. Siakam hits them both.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Nemhard covering. Kennard, the pass to Johnson. And a wide open look for Daniel. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out to the wing. Here's Furphy. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Furphy's got 4 points this quarter.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Johnson kicks to Kennard. Outside Daniel. Here's Alexander Walker. Traps in the tray. Alexander Walker's got 13 points in the second half.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Furphy. Now Siakam. Kennard covering. A shot by Nemhard and nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Throws it up high. They swipe it. Here's Furphy, defended by Alexander Walker. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Leading by 4. Alexander Walker finds Johnson. And here's Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now, Alexander Walker. Daniels, no good.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Here's Murphy. Back to Siakam. Takes it off the glass. Siakam's got 25 points.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Okongwu with a screen on Nimhar. Clock at 6. For 3. Doesn't get that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Team 7. Shooting for Indiana. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. The Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Dyson Daniel, no good from 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Nimhar, and down goes the 3.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Alexander Walker with the ball. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Let's lose a 3. No good.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Siakam, and he jams it in.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
The Hawks trail by 5. Cuts off the pass. Now the Pacers moving it up. Neesmith with the ball. And Daniels picks him up defensively. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam, the shot is good.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Daniel. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Indiana leading by 7. Now, Nemhard. Here's Furphy. Shoots. Johnson rips down the board.
Well, when they're playing off you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
From outside, Nemhard there for the rebound. And the Pacers with possession here. And get the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. A steal. Nemhard with it. And so the Pacers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. Now it's time to present our player of the game.